Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy New Year. So excited. This is our first show of the new year.
Yes, it is.
We are here and we're pumped up. We're having a blast. And we've been talking in an English accent.
Because we can and we should forevermore.
I've been working on it.
Join us.
It goes from English to New York and then it comes back again.
So don't be surprised if we talk this way.
Just out of nowhere. Just wanted to let you know up front. But anyway.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Did I tell you that when we were in Mexico, I really did do this? So, you know, I am known to do this. Just out of nowhere, start talking an English accent. So we're in Mexico over the break. And I'm walking in and I see this lady, this older lady that was trying to do a selfie.
Oh, yeah,
So I walked over to her and I said, may I help you? Are you having some problems? Do you want me to take a picture of you? And she looks at me and she goes, well, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from Dallas.
So you were
And
like,
she was from
She
England.
really was from England.
You really should have stuck with it.
Yeah. She was instantly drawn to you because
Instantly. And I was instantly drawn to her. There was a connection made in heaven before the day that we were born. And here the...
the 2-4 out thou. Anyway, so we were talking. Okay, now I'm trying to go back. Okay, to my Dallas country Oklahoma accent.
Yeah,
which
I think we all got that
much more natural to me than the other. But I'm working on it. So every now and then I'll just throw it out there. Y'all can let me know how I'm doing.
All right, wonderful.
But I'm really excited about what I've got planned for the new year, and I'm really excited about my new show logo. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure exactly, but I think Monday we might have it. If not Monday, the next one. So,
All right, wonderful.
yes. So
Big
I'm super
things
pumped.
coming in 2019 for everybody.
And I have more going on than that.
We're doing more than just a new logo.
Yeah. That's just one thing that's like almost
More
done.
than just a logo.
Yeah, show logo.
Yes.
And they're going to help me with it. So I've got an amazing guest today, Georgia Starnes.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. Thank
She's
you.
amazing, everybody. I can't
Thank
wait.
you.
I've been here listening to them warm up, and I just said, can y'all just sing the whole show?
I know it. I just
think
love
we
it.
should sing.
She's got this very sultry, sexy voice.
They're going to love it.
As you can hear when she speaks. And you're not a smoker, right?
No, I don't smoke.
Okay, just wanted to get that out. Because if not, we're going to have to talk after the show.
This is natural, not artificial.
Yeah.
It's very cool. And we have the lovely Jen Johnson over here to my right. And she is a transformational leader. And she's my best friend. So
we have fun, right?
We have a blast all hours of the day.
Exactly. So sometimes at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is what we were doing this morning, at 1 o'clock in the morning, going back and forth.
In an English accent.
Really, but you know what we're doing though is one of the things that we do in our mastermind, because I facilitate a mastermind, is we start annual planning in October. I actually do a retreat every October where we start our annual planning, and you don't realize how long it takes you to plan your upcoming year. But it's really, it's when you jump into January, you're just so excited because you hit the ground running, and that's really what we were doing last night. Was we were going back and forth with all of our planning, and it's
a good thing we started in October, because now I feel like I'm getting.
Now you're ready.
I've got the show logo done, but there's other things that I've got going on with my hair salon business and for my clients that I'm doing some special things and planning for them as well. So
Yes,
that
it's
will
gonna be a blast.
I'm launching that in February. And hey, let us know what you've got going on, what you're planning, and just put it in the comments below. And if we can
Right.
help you, because that's what we do in the mastermind, is we help each other. So we get things done a lot quicker, believe me, with help and support.
I know, and it's a blast. And you're going to love Georgia.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I love it. I was trying to sing with her and she's like, don't do that. No, I'm just kidding.
I did not say that.
And just keep
We're just going to keep going, and we're going
You
to
can hear us, but we might be frozen on the
right.
we
So-
might be frozen,
frozen
but
in
we're
fight
still
mode.
but we're still here. We're still here.
And, you know, Georgia's got a lot of exciting things going on, and she's really good friends with a couple of 2 or 3 or 4 guests that I've had on the show over the last year. Soleil Singh, Lexi, Ashton, who else?
That's all I can think of.
Those for sure have been on the show.
those for sure.
And these girls got it going on. They've got nonprofits going. They've got musicals going. And this one over here has got a new release called Symphony coming out in 3 days. And we will later on play a little clip of that as well.
I'm
I
excited.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm so excited to release that. I've just been like showing all my friends, like, y'all come in my car really quick. I want to let y'all listen to something.
Come into my office.
Yeah,
Yes.
honestly, it's very helpful to invite strangers in your car. Let me can I explain? Don't worry, they're not
Not going on a ride. though,
yeah,
right?
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes.
They're
Okay.
not strange like older people. They're just my age. Like, you know, you'll see friends in town and they'll be like, hey, you know,
Not strange, like scary older people.
I just
That would not
want,
be
like,
us.
an honest, unbiased opinion.
Right.
It's helpful because
They're not your best friend.
Right. I know my best friends are gonna love it because
Of
they
course.
like me. So of course they're not. I mean, my best friends are honest, but I think strangers are honestly the best feedback you can get.
Absolutely.
That have never met you.
And
They have
and-
no expectation.
Exactly.
And that's a very important point because a lot of people, they do go to their best friends, they do go to the people that love them the most and say, okay,
Right.
give me your feedback, and they're going to give you feedback.
wanna hear.
Exactly. You got to go to people who don't know
can't rely
you.
on
You've got to
that.
test ideas. You've got to test things.
Totally agree. Yeah.
And with people that are completely unbiased, and that's really how you get the best response.
Definitely.
And so, give us an example of who and you invited, or not who, but like that an experience you invited someone in to listen that you didn't know.
Okay, so I actually do this a lot at school. We have this piano room. It's called the Fishbowl, and it's like open glass. And I usually go there like every lunch, and I'll play piano, try to write songs and stuff that'll come to me, and I'll just make up something in the lunch period, you know, just maybe a snippet, and I'll have like a friend that I know in there with me, maybe, or even I'm by myself, and I don't know everyone at my school, and I'll just see people walking and say, hey, you two, come in here for a second, and they'll come, and, you know, 5 minutes, they listen. I'm like, so give me feedback. They give me feedback, and it's helpful because I'm not actually a music student there. I'm a theater student, so it's very helpful to have a music major.
Okay,
Give
so
me
now are we
feedback.
talking college or high school?
High school, but I go
Okay.
to performing arts school.
a
so
junior.
we have
Okay.
majors, kind of.
And-
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we got to go from the very beginning because I don't know Georgia at all, and I
Okay.
know nobody else out there. Well, I know a lot of people do know you out there, but maybe not that are watching right now.
Probably
So
not.
tell us who you are and just your story.
Well, I'm 16. I'm still in high school. I've always loved performing. I actually used to do competitive cheer for 3 or 4 years.
Which
and,
gym?
Spirit of Texas
Okay.
and Champion Cheer. And I kind of started with dance and cheer, and I knew I loved the stage and the performance part.
Right.
But the actual like tumbling and stunting and stuff, I knew like I wasn't going to do that my whole life.
Right.
And it's also very damaging to your body.
Exactly.
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
all
They're hardcore,
My
man.
friends that are still in it
Completely.
always have broken feet, broken backs,
Oh my
broken everything.
gosh.
That's
That
my
just-
daughter did that.
Yeah.
She did competitive cheer.
It's a lot.
It is.
and it's a lot of money.
It is. Exactly.
My mom would say, like, are
Yeah.
you sure this is like what you want to do?
Is this for you?
Is this for you?
Yeah, but you know, I've always been the person that's like loves to be like the middle, the center of like the cheer squad or whatever,
Right.
the dance mode, and you know, and like at competitions we'd go in the bathroom and warm up, and I would always be singing, and I'm like, you know what? I know I love performing, but cheer isn't it?
Right.
And so I just started to take lessons at Septien and you know, practice guitar. I learned guitar first. I'm not that great at it. I'm a lot better at piano, and then from there is when I did songwriting. I feel like instruments helps you.
Well, so what age did you start taking voice lessons?
I think I was in 7th grade, so I
Okay.
probably was 12 or 12, yeah. I mean, I'm a young girl, so I'm young for my grade, so I could have been 11 or 12. But, so I wasn't taking it very early in life, no.
But still, that's early.
Were you born in the summer?
I was August.
When? August
August 27th.
My birthday's the
I'm a
24th.
Virgo.
We're Virgos.
Oh, so I knew it was going to be around then. I'm
Virgo
I'm a
Rama.
Leo from
So are
July.
Beyonce and Michael Jackson, just
Virgo
throwing that
Rama.
out.
All right.
Virgos love Virgos.
They do.
They do.
I feel-
Virgos, they're Virgo Rama.
Yeah.
And then she's
I'm a
right around the
Leo.
corner.
There's a lot of
Leo,
Leos.
There's a Leo.
Leos are cool. My best friend's a Leo.
Yes.
So obviously, y'all,
We-
we
we-
me
we
and my
get
best
along.
friend here.
We were the back in black. We didn't even plan the back in black.
We just did it.
Yeah.
We decided that you could be
sleep.
my daughter. Sorry, Mom.
'Cause our hair.
I don't have any kids, so I was like to
you
adopt
really-
these kids.
I know you
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
I think we should do this one because
Okay.
this is probably of
pretty
all of the younger, talented beautiful people we've had on the show, and we've had plenty. You do, I mean, this you could go.
We could audition for some
say-
mother-daughter
We
roles.
definitely could.
I think so.
I'm gonna need some acting classes first.
You could stop by Booker T.
I will. Maybe we could trade. You could teach
Yeah.
me what you know. And so you started lessons, but you started singing. I know we talked before
I've been
the show.
singing like my whole life, basically. You know, people always say they've been singing their whole life. I mean, as much as I can remember, singing, I feel like if a song, I just always remember listening to the radio and loving music. I feel like that's what stems singing is just loving music, being obsessed with singers, just watching. I love watching YouTube videos. I will be up till like 2 a.m. watching Ariana Grande singing or Beyonce singing. I mean, like, I'm obsessed. Like, I love that whole performance.
But you know, that's one of the things that I always call it a clue, because life gives us clues. And when what you're interested in is part of your passion, and it's like little breadcrumbs that are being left. And if you have something that you just can't stop thinking about, you love doing it, and it's just a joy to you, that's really what somebody should be doing. And that's what Kristi and I say all the time. It's amazing to us how many extremely talented people that have come through Septian Entertainment at the ages that you have, and you're following your passions and using your gifts and talents at such a young age. And I think it's awesome that your parents support that.
Yeah, and I totally agree with what you're saying. Like, if you know you have a passion and you can't stop thinking about it, you obsess about it, you research, you find yourself looking at videos, like, no one has to tell you, go sing.
Exactly.
My mom has never, I don't think my mom has ever told me, Georgia, go sing.
Right.
No, she's pretty much telling me, stop, you've sang enough today. Or my brother's just like, shut up, okay?
Yeah.
And I feel like you know your passion when people are telling you stop. Does that make sense? Like,
Yes. No, that's true.
I meet people all the time that are like, you know, I've met people that take singing lessons and they just are pouting. I'm like, are you okay? They're like, I just don't want to be here.
Right. Then
Well,
don't.
then who's making you?
Exactly.
No one's making you, but I get that. But then that's not like a deep-seated passion.
No, it's not.
At all.
Exactly.
They're still trying to figure it out.
But you know,
Which is fine, yeah.
But I think it's so important because it's a lesson that transfers to every aspect of our lives, that if you find that you don't have the right energy to do something, good gosh, stop doing it and readjust and find the energy and find the things that you do love doing, that you are passionate about. And I'm going to say too, a lot of times you don't even have to have all the talent, but if you have the desire, you will develop the talent.
Yeah.
You know, some people have more natural raw talent, and when you hear her sing, you're going to realize that she does.
I think we should hear you
Yes,
sing
we
live
should.
first,
Okay.
and then
Yes.
we'll play your little snippet
Sure.
of your song that's coming out.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Cool.
She's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
If you insist. So this is Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. He left no time to regret, kept his lips wet with his same old safe bet. Me and my head high and my tears dry, get on without my guy. You went back to what you knew, so far removed from all that we went through. And I dread a troubled track, my odds are stacked, I go back to black. We only said goodbye with words, I died 100 times. You go back to her, then I go back to us. I love you much, it's not enough. You love blow and I love puff. And life is like a pipe, and I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, then I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, then I go back to.
Goosebumps.
Awesome. I love it. I love it.
I just love your tone.
I know, I
You
do too.
So
I
good.
do too.
Thank you so much. I'm actually like a little bit more hoarse than I normally am. So like it's my voice actually kind of hurts because I had strep like 3 days ago.
Oh my
so this
gosh.
is like amplifying my already smokiness.
Yes.
So it adds like a new texture. So I'm going with it.
You're like
Yes.
smoky
Oh, yes.
smoke.
I'm not gonna be like I'm sick. Sorry. I'm gonna
No.
be like, yep, this is me.
That's amazing.
Thank
though.
you.
But it really is. People don't realize how hard it is to do what y'all do. I mean, I can't really hardly even hold a tune, but hanging out with her so much, even if I'm just singing in the car, I'm like, I don't know how they do this. How do you have the breath? And it's a lot of practice. So it's not just you have a voice and you're singing. I mean, the training. I mean, how many hours a week do you train?
I mean, I would say like it's uncounted hours. It's not
Yes.
like I come home
Right,
from
yeah.
school and I'm like setting the timer. I feel like I sing all day and you're not realizing how much you sing.
Right.
And, you know, the practicing at lunch, and I do have a job, but, you know, I feel like I sing when I'm working too and
Yes.
people aren't around me. And it's just, I feel like it just, I don't even know how much. Probably a
Right,
lot.
right. Oh, I'm sure.
Enough where I feel like my voice gets like tired.
Right. Oh, for
Which
sure.
I have to go on vocal rest, even though I'm not like currently I'm not in voice lessons right now because I'm busy. But my voice like gets tired, and I'm like, okay, take a break now.
And you
Yeah.
talk a lot. I
I talk a lot.
Yeah, and sometimes Linda will be like, stop talking. Don't talk the rest of the day. I know it's hard. You know,
Right.
don't sing the rest of the day. Don't, you know.
And it's worth it. It pays off. It makes your voice sound so much smoother. But it's hard when you talk a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No.
a
That's
lot
probably-
of opera singers, you know, have to do that.
It's
You know?
probably why I don't sing, because I talk so much.
In fact, oh my gosh, what's his name? Not Pavarotti, but the one that's blind. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Andrea Bocelli.
yeah, Andrea Bocelli.
I watched his background story, which I love those things, you know. And his coach was like, "Don't talk," and he just literally was on the silence thing.
Really?
All the time.
Just vocal rest?
Like hardcore. Not just don't sing the rest of the day. It was like hard.
Like he
it's
did
like
not
to the
talk.
max.
But
That
you know-
principle to the max.
But what about Adele? Isn't Adele now? Hasn't she been told she can't sing anymore because of her? Some of the she had. I don't know, something on.
I don't think so, because she just did something with Lady Gaga. So.
Oh, really?
I mean, I haven't heard it, but I've been seeing it come
I'm
up.
gonna Google it. It because I
She
yeah.
did have something come up, but it's been a little while, so I don't know that it's. I don't know.
Well, it's just one of those things where you've got this gift and you got to appreciate it and you've got to use it for good.
Yeah.
Because just like anything else, you just don't know. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
You got to
That's
take care
And
of
you've
it.
been singing a lot longer than me, but I feel like
Well, only a couple years.
but I feel
She's
like
only a few years older.
once you
She
start
is my daughter, I mean,
True.
after all.
Just like 3 or 4 years older.
Yeah.
But when you start singing, I feel like you can't really stop singing. I mean, even though you didn't like pursue singing as a career, even if, you know, someone doesn't, feel like they'll still sing wherever they are.
Well,
It's just like-
sort of, you can,
Yes.
but then things happen sometimes. Which
True.
hopefully you will never experience that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Tell us what path would you like to go on with this gift?
Well, I would love to go on tour one day, like with an album, tour an album. You know, I want to release a lot more songs, but that's why I got a job, because it's expensive.
Right,
It's,
right.
You know, a lot of money per song, but it's so worth it. Like, it's the most fun being in the studio, working
love
with
it.
a producer and getting like the sound down that you want. It's so satisfying. You're like,
Yes.
okay, I want like a beat drop here, and then like you hear it, and it's so satisfying because it's what you've been working on.
Right,
For
that's
the
so-
past.
Or having them pull something out of you that you didn't know you could do.
Exactly.
You
And that's
know.
so amazing. Like hearing people like collaborating, because I do not have the talent to produce yet. Maybe I
Yes,
will one
yeah.
day. It's awesome because I have a sound that I want, and then he does, and collaborating is just cool. And also, I love acting, so I probably want to pursue acting as well.
Now, how many original songs have you written?
Probably. I mean, I only really started when I was like 12 or 13, but I think I have like maybe 9.
Wow,
maybe
that
9
is
or 10.
awesome.
But I try to go for like quality over quantity.
Right.
I just
Well-
don't want to. If I write something and it's like, I just move on. Not a big
Well,
deal.
I think everybody is so different because we've had people that have come on and they're like, yeah, we can write a song in 30 minutes, or something just pops into me. And then other people are like, you know what, it took me 6, 7, 8, 9 months to do something. So
Yeah.
it just is a process. It's different for each person. But I think it's amazing that you've got that ability and you're doing it. Because I remember one time, and I cannot remember if it was Don Henley or Bob Skaggs or who it was, but it was at the very beginning of some of the early performers in the Eagles band. And one of the guys, and again, forgive me because I can't remember which one, but he was talking, and the elder guy said, if you're not a songwriter and you want to be in the music industry, you're going to have to learn how to be a songwriter. I mean, it's just, they go hand in hand. And so whether you learn it at the age you did, or whether you learn it at a later age, you're going to be doing it. It's a skill you have to have in the industry. So,
Yeah.
And so tell us, like, I'm interested to know, like, the song that you just came out with, or it's about to be out. What inspired you when you wrote that? Did you write it by yourself, or did you write it with
I
someone
wrote it
else?
with, I co-wrote it with this guy named Skylar Hunter, and he actually is going to Berkeley right now. And it was a while ago when we wrote it. We didn't finish it though. It was actually for the songwriting class at Studio 7, and we were just writing it, for the project, and we never looked back on it. It wasn't finished. But, recently I had a happening with a guy, and I really thought he liked me. Like, you know how girls get attached, I feel like. Is that just me? and I was like, wow, he really likes me. Like, he had me wrapped around his finger though. Like, I just, you know what I mean when I say that? Like, anything he did, I would, respond fat. It was just, and then I realized he was playing me. Like, and then that's when I added the part, like, you played me like a fool. Like, that's one of my favorite parts of the song. You played me like a fool, like a symphony. There's so many parts in a symphony. There's, the strings, the horns, everything, and all of those parts matter. Like, it's like metaphorical, because in a real relationship, you're either in one or you're not. There's no, it's complicated.
Right,
I
exactly.
believe that, like, if you're in a relationship, you are or you aren't. And I've actually never had a boyfriend, but I really thought we were going to be something, but we weren't. It's okay.
But you learned a lot, and there's probably a lot of
Yeah.
other things you've learned you don't
Exactly.
realize you've learned yet.
And the experience helps write songs.
Oh, for sure.
For sure, which is,
Exactly.
I realized that as I've become like a
So
teenager.
you revisited the song that y'all started after you ended it with
And
this
you're gonna
guy.
and you're gonna sing that today, right?
Well,
No.
we're gonna play a
Oh, we're gonna
little
play-
piece.
okay.
Yeah, we'll play a snippet. I wish I could sing it, but it's not out yet, so I
Yes,
don't want to.
okay, I gotcha,
I don't
gotcha.
leak the song.
No.
Not that anyone would even care, because I'm not anyone.
Christy leaked the song.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a little bit of that, Ziggy, if you got it. There it is.
My heart is a symphony. You play me like a fool. The song that I sing, baby, is to give me back to you. My heart is a symphony.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait to hear
That's like
all
the
that.
chorus, but it has like a cool beat drop and like a
does.
little bit of a trap beat in there. It's
Now,
kinda
do you
fun.
have a website where you have some music on it where people can go and kind of check it out?
Well, I'm working on one,
Okay,
so it's
all
in
right.
the works. I have the domain name saved, so no one can take georgiastarnes.com. Don't even try. But it's not out yet, actually. But my
wonderful.
Instagram has like everything
oh,
that
that's
I do.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's just Georgia Starnes, right?
Yep, super easy.
Yay, I
Because
can't
that's
wait.
a different name. There's probably not a lot of you. There's a lot of Christy Phillipses, by the
There's
way.
only one Georgia
That's how I
Starnes.
had to come up with So Very Kristi, because I couldn't get it. And the only Christy Phillips, well, the main Christy Phillips that popped up was an Olympic gymnast. I was like, well, I'll never outrank her.
Hey, never say never.
Well,
Exactly.
I was at the moment. Okay?
Exactly.
I wanted
That's
it to
exactly
pop up
right. Never say never.
instantly,
Yeah.
just me. So Very Kristi. There
I
you
love
go.
that.
Well, I
Amazing.
love your song. I
Thank
love your
you.
sound, and I can't
you.
wait to hear more songs from you, because I
Exactly.
know they're going to be amazing, and you'll have to
you.
keep us posted.
And one of
I
these
will.
days, we're going to bring the mat. Oh my gosh!
Look, I had it
I'm
in my
gonna
trunk.
I'm gonna go
I have
buy
this
one
mat
my own.
that, you know, for a friend, for a picture, and it's got some people's autograph on it, and I need to get everybody's because somebody or several somebodies are probably going to make it. And
There's no doubt. I mean, there is no doubt. There's going to be a time when we're going to look back on this first 12 months of your, and then beyond.
and then she's going to punch me.
And I'm going to say, because we have had so many talented, I mean, extremely talented performers like yourself, that there is zero doubt that y'all are going to be.
Well, it's
big.
going back in my trunk over the holidays. You know,
boy.
carrying all these gifts, I didn't want it to get squished.
Yeah, I get
I
that.
took it
And
out,
then we'll just
and
keep
then
it
I
in the
forgot.
trunk.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll just keep it in the trunk. I'm going to get my own. Going
I'm going to get mine. Going to Hobby Lobby.
after this, I will be
That's
at
funny.
Hobby Lobby or Michael's, so I can make sure we do.
Well, I was thinking about, you know, the song I'm going to sing today on the way here when I was warming up in the car. And, you know, it's a love song by Adele, and it's, you know, about having no regrets. But I'm thinking it could be that for you that are listening, or it could be having no regrets for this year or for this life. And, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you find a way to do it.
Right. And, you know, really just no apologies for knowing what you want and going after what you want. Don't do it.
That's right. So I'm going to sing Make You Feel My Love by Adele. When the rain is falling on your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I would hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, and I would never do you wrong. I know that from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are roaming wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
really good.
that. I
Great
love
song
that.
choice for your voice too.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I like the country
It's just-
vibe you threw into
I
it.
threw some country off in there.
Yeah, you did. I heard your little Texas
She's
twang
got
in
that.
there.
She
Well,
just
you
does
know,
that.
born in Oklahoma. Well, actually, I wasn't
Born in-
born in Oklahoma, but I lived in
Raised in
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Raised in Oklahoma. Moved here at 17, and I'm a young in my high school too, because obviously it's in the summer. But yeah, it's country.
I love
I am.
it.
Love it.
You were country when country wasn't cool.
That's right, and now it's cool.
It
So,
is. It is cool.
I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, it's been a great show, and you've got to come back, of course.
I will, of course.
Yes.
You're not
we
going to be
wanna-
running off to college yet, so we got you for another
No,
year.
you got me a year and a half.
A year and a
I
half.
have a whole
Okay.
semester left and then a whole.
So we're gonna have Georgia Starnes back, and so if you want to find
Yeah.
out what else she's doing and what her new things are, and her new songs released on the 11th,
Yes,
called
ma'am.
Symphony, and they can find that.
That's Friday.
They can find it on on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, basically everywhere.
That's awesome.
Anywhere
That's this
you can-
Friday.
Anywhere
so
you can
excited.
find music for everyone,
Yep.
you can
Yes.
find it. Symphony, and it's amazing. I can't wait to hear the whole thing, and
too.
maybe I'll get to make her let me hear it today.
Yeah.
later.
Yes.
But not y'all, just
Not
me.
y'all. That's right.
And
Me
the lyric video will be on YouTube, so you can see the lyrics while it's playing.
Oh, great.
And it's always a blast having this one right here beside me, and we will be back Monday at 2:00.